Start! We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tales of Diademia, episode 6? Okay, yeah, that's what we're trying.
Yes.
Okay. As not to confuse anybody, we'll do a full recap of all the different events that are taking place at the same time, but essentially we are going to pick up back at Fort Demon's Creek. As you probably are aware, Fang and Dargo, as well as Coffee and a young Acris, fought off Asuma and her guards, killing most of them. Asuma was able to escape. However, once they went downstairs to see if she tried to teleport to the new reincarnated Vladimir Riviere in the body of Bastin Alsatian, they didn't find him. Well, they didn't find her. And before they could really ask any questions, Coffee was kind of like engulfed with a bit of darkness. She talked to somebody briefly, and then she vanished. Fang and Dargo, you both watch as Coffee just like disappears before your eyes, more or less. Is that a trick of hers? Acris says as he looks to the both of you.
Fang is still like just counting ribs. Honestly, at this point, I'm not entirely sure. She really wasn't even supposed to be here, to be certain, but at the same time, I'm very grateful she was.
Yes, I feel like that would have went oddly sour if she was not present.
Oh, by the way, one small note. She didn't escape, she ran like a bitch. Just want to say, yeah, ran like a bitch. When the tides were turning. Tides were turning, she ran like a bitch. That is my headcanon. That is what happened. Anyway. So, right. So, well, we repelled them. Are the ships still overhead?
Well, y'all are downstairs. You're all in like the dungeon area. Do you want to go upstairs?
Well, like,
before you left, they were still there.
Oh, yeah.
But
they were still there. So we came down there to verify old boy was still good. And she hadn't just teleported down here and murdered him, which I totally thought was going to be the thing. Right. Should probably make sure that we're still not under siege before we start to try to, what's the expression? Count our chickens before they hatch.
Prince Dyer looks at you. Are you gonna make it through there, young man? Can't have you dying on it.
I understand by your standards I'm young, but like by my standards, I'm actually probably should be dead by now. But I'm good. I'm good for now.
Very perplexed.
Lizard folk don't live long.
I meant, did you need any healing?
I mean, I wouldn't mind a top up.
He goes over to you, places a hand on your shoulder. His grip like tightens slightly. And he casts Cure Wounds. You gain an extra 15 points of healing.
Neat. Kind of winces a little bit as the hand like squeezes a little tighter than he was ready for. Like, okay, all right. Oh, that feels better. Thank you. Very much appreciate that.
I mean, this is why I'm here. To make sure you all do not die.
Fang looks over at Dargo, and he, like, says with his eyes, like, yeah. Fuck, we should not have left you down here then. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna move up. We should probably verify we're not under siege. Stay down here as well. Again, just in case. Last line, just handle your shit. You know what I mean. And then Fang's gonna start moving back up the stairs.
Okay.
Acris, you honestly do what you feel. You did well.
I'm going to accompany if you do not mind.
By all means. He's just like, that was about the closest thing to a compliment as I'm willing to give right now. You did well.
Fang's been giving out compliments like nobody's business last episode.
Yeah, that's because he was almost dying and he had to be nice to people.
So you make your way up, I guess, Dargo, you're following?
Yeah.
Okay, when y'all get to the top, make a perception check.
My own leftovers. Okay. Not super, but
14.
not bad.
I like how I have two Acris profiles.
14.
Double 14s? Well, let me just-
Double 14s.
Yay.
I mean, I've been biased. My wisdom isn't that high.
Well, Acris got a 27, so...
I mean, we're just looking up to see if the planes are still there. I imagine that's not too crazy a thing to notice.
Cloud coverage is good. They're not like...
Like, oh, come on, get the fuck out of here. We wouldn't hear those motherfuckers? Like, come on. They're airships. I imagine they're loud as fuck.
That the airships have made a retreat from the area. They do not seem to be present at all. Many of the soldiers and combatants there are like cheering as they're like, yeah, woohoo, get out of here.
Do the walls look okay? Like, does it look like we took some punishment, or?
Nope. Structurally, aside from the breach, the fort itself seems to be well intact.
Fang kind of just like lets out a sigh, like, oh, thank the gods. Okay.
One of the soldier guys walks up. He is a young halfling. Sir, we did not suffer any casualties. Well, that's always a good thing.
Fang looks at Dargo, confused as fuck. Did you just hear that as well? Like, zero. None.
It seems that we were the only target of this.
Do we see the airships anymore, or are they, like, long gone?
They're like long gone.
Okay, so, like, they're not, like, I can't, like, count them out in the distance or anything like that. They're just, like...
It's unlike when y'all were at, what was it, Stag Force or whatever that other place y'all were at where they were just, like, looming off in the distance. They're just, like... gone.
There was, like, 6 of them. How... Oh, that does not fill me with confidence. I'm actually more terrified now.
Perhaps they were full of troops to take over the fort upon our defeat, which naturally did not happen.
The halfling kind of like raises his hand. Intel showed that those airships weren't all real. Some type of magical illusion.
Fair enough. That bolster your show of force, I guess. Sound strategy.
Not bad. Honestly, tricked me, so it obviously wasn't too bad. However, halfling, sorry, I am so sorry. It's been a day. What is your name?
Galvin, sir.
Galvin. I would like to speak to whoever put the magic field over this place, because I would love to have a word on what exactly that magic field does. Because it sure as shit doesn't stop teleportation.
Yes, sir. Right away. And he, like,
Well, you know what? Don't even.
he's
Just
already
just
gone.
hit him in the knee, just one time.
He's gone.
I think
Oh, he don't.
I feel like
You
that's
know,
what Coffee
halflings,
would have
they're
wanted.
little.
They're like 25
Nimbleness.
feet. They don't move that fast.
I'm talking about their traits. They're little, height.
Got it. Bobbed and weaved. Right.
Well, so while he leaves, Dargo looks over at Fang. He's like, so, since I didn't get to talk to you with all the commotion, what did we find out about our friend? Is he the real? Is he not?
Oh shit, you weren't in there. Right. Okay. Well, long and short, not our guy anymore. He is kind of reincarnate of Vlad Riviera. I think. Am I way off target on this?
Also very off. But it's fine. You don't know who.
Who's the Lord? Wait, didn't I say? Isn't it Lord something? Lord Vlad? Or am I way off?
You're off a bit, kind of. But kind of. I mean, yeah. Like the person he's embodying is, a lord, but, well.
No, the guy who possesses the body now, like the mind of whatever.
The mind? The mind is Vladimir Riviere.
Yeah.
He was
Yes,
the
you're
count
right.
in the
Oh,
town of
Count.
Riviere.
My bad. I said Lord Count. Regardless, sorry. But I got Vladimir right. I was like, I'm drunk taking notes, I guess.
That as well, but we'll give it to you.
Well, look,
We know who you're talking about. We're tracking.
We're tracking. He's Lord Count something of some title. Vladimir Rivera, kind of died. Orgy, the furball, real lovely chap.
Yeah.
Killed him. And now Vladdy's wife put him in this body.
All right.
For reasons I don't entirely understand. But Coffee seemed like she knew him, and it had something to do with a Joseph fellow who I believe we've met once or twice, maybe? I think. I don't know, that whole last showdown thing was kind of a blur. It happened very fast, and I died and came back and died again. I don't...
Fair enough.
I just had a lot of blood loss. Ugh.
Can we trust him?
Gonna go ahead and say no until proven otherwise. We can trust him enough that he won't murder us right now, but long term, I have no idea.
Sounds good. I'll just play it by ear.
So, do you intend to keep the prisoner here at the fort?
I look over at Acris. Not a fucking chance. No offense to you and your men. Phenomenal work. Repelling the attack. But they know he's here. And so what they sent, the two, however many ships they sent this time, they might try to send more.
Real ones.
And something tells me you guys did well against these little ones, but if they don't have to send in a kill squad, they could literally just send waves of grunts. We will eventually run out of arrows and food. So, unless you are going to put up a fight, I would actually like to take him to a resistance stronghold, if you will.
A resistance stronghold, you say?
Well, a little bit further back into allied lines, if you will, because right now we're kind of right on the edge, right on the battlefront. So we want to move him back to the, what was that place in the lake where we were? I like what it was. You're familiar with Tahale, obviously, correct? At least by name.
He nods slightly. Yes.
So I'm thinking Tahale. That way he's away from the front lines. We can keep him there, keep him comfortable enough. And then push come to shove, he's a bargaining chip.
Well, Tahale is not exactly close to here.
Yeah, well, our main man downstairs, he teleported us here. I
The
imagine
Leonin.
he can teleport us back. Yes, Leonin, sorry. I believe he can teleport us back.
Around that time, the halfling runs back up. Sir, sir, sir! I asked everybody around, and the person that put the barrier up, her name's Falamir, but she's not here right now. She's in Burma.
Of course.
Thank you. You have been a great help. Here, Fang reaches into his bag and pulls out... Just pulls out a bit of food. Like, just like a bit of jerky or something like that. Because I imagine they're up here in the cold, like their rations are like fucking... I imagine they're rationing their shit pretty heavily. For your hard work, I know it's not much, but I might be able to try to send up a little for you and the rest for your phenomenal work here today.
Oh, thank you, sir. And he, like, takes
Fang just kind of smiles, is like, right. So, do you have any issues with this, with us leaving with him?
No, I do not. Do you have plans for this place?
This place specifically? Probably a launching point, if I'm being fully honest. We find a way to send some more troops up here, bolster it up a bit, and then we use this as a place to launch forward onto the capital.
I may be able to arrange some supplies to be shipped here.
Good. Like that. Do you see with these supplies? Are we talking just food and men, or are we talking possibly ordnance as well?
Preferably all of the above.
Fang looks at Dargo. Do you think... I mean... Lantier? A couple exploding ordnance might do the trick on those things, right?
I believe it worked, yeah. Worth a shot at least.
Because, I mean, if we... I'm trying to think, if we launch... Because we had the ballista, if we launch a flaming ballista up at it, put some oil around the ballista bolts as well. That way when they hit, they kind of like explode. Might be able to put some distance on those. Do you have engineer or artificer or just a general tinkerer here?
I believe some of our troops fit that, yes.
Well, grab the craziest one and the sanest one and have them work together. Because the crazy one's going to come up with the really good stuff, and the sane one's going to try to make it work. And we might just have something to take down those airships and level the field.
Okay.
I know
Anything
it's...
else?
Looks over at Dargo. I mean, I'm all tapped out. I'm pretty tired.
Best I can figure is bolster the land troops, since teleportation is not a defense we have against at the moment.
Good. Yeah. Might want to try to employ some, like, anti-magic fields, barriers, something like that. Something we could just kind of, like, kick on. I understand it would then harm our casters as well, but in the same time, like, you know, just being able to be like, you know, when a sorcerer comes knocking on our door, we can just be like, no, and then we can just stab the shit out of him.
Right. Well, I can arrange for Falamir to come back. She probably would be most gifted in that aspect. But yes, I will try and make sure all of these things get taken care of.
Right, great, all right. Oh, let's hope that our friend Leon can teleport us out of here, because otherwise that is going to be a bitch of a walk back.
Indeed.
So Fang's gonna head back downstairs.
Dargo as well.
Okay. You come back down, and Prince Dyer's there, as well as a resting Alsatian man.
Wait, one more time? Oh wait, never mind. My bad. My bad. Dyer was the. Okay, yeah, sorry. I was like, wait, who? Dyer's Leo. Dyer's the. Got it. The owner. Yes.
Dargo walks over to Prince Dyer. We'll be needing another portal back to Talhalla, if you can.
Okay, well, when are we leaving?
Now.
Right, okay. Sure. And he, goes over, are we taking the guest?
Yes, we'll be taking him as well.
Yeah. Quick. One moment. He looks over. Is he still unconscious or is he awake?
He's, resting. He's not, knocked out. He's just tired.
Okay. And then God, I've got too many friggin' names. What was the person called? Not Vlad, the other guy.
Bastin?
Bastin.
It is Bastin. Okay. I have Bastin, Bastard Uncle. I really should not have just put Bastard Uncle. Got it. Bastin. I don't know. All right. I need to take better notes. Okay. So I kind of walk up to Bastin and I kind of shake him a little bit.
Fang.
So, hi. You're safe for now. We are going to be taking you somewhere hopefully safer. I kind of have a question, though.
I'm all ears.
What exactly should we be calling you?
Probably Bastin would be the easiest.
Yeah, I thought so too. I want to make sure we're on the same page. So that way you're not trying to refer to yourself as somebody else. So, people don't think you're crazy. / want to kill you. Again.
No promises on the latter part.
Honestly, sure. Fang's like, you know what? Yeah, that checks. That tracks. All right. Well, can you stand?
Yes, I believe I can. I mean,
I'm honestly surprised.
Aside from the shackles, but yes.
All right. Well, we're gonna keep your hands shackled. But your feet, we will take those off. Did Akros follow us down?
He kind of stayed up top to tend to some of the orders.
Fang goes to undo he makes sure the shackles are on his hands still, but he takes the shackles off his feet.
Okay. Bastin kind of stretches his legs a little bit, and then steps down off of the interrogation table thing that
yeah.
was.
I'm not going to lie to you. Based on old Akros's methods, I'm actually surprised your Achilles wasn't severed. Full disclosure. Thought straight up one of those bad boys were going to be cut.
The boy is very talented and persistent. have to give it to him.
Yeah, well, would you have... which, man, we should have really covered that whole mind power thing. But another time. We do not have time to explain why we don't have time. So, let's go. Prince Dyer, if you'd be so kind.
And he kind of like over exemplifies a bow, and then his hand goes out and a portal like rifts open in the room. Please, after you all.
So Fang is gonna lead Bastion through the gate first.
Okay. Dario, you watch as they go vanish through.
And I'll follow and walk through as well.
As you're walking through, Prince Dyer looks at you. Dargo, a word, please.
Yes.
You seem to have some military experience. It's kind of like the way you hold yourself, I should say.
I do, yes. I used to be a general in the Triperian Empire.
Oh, you were on the other side. Ah,
I was.
that makes a lot of sense. Well, we'll need to talk later. And he kind of like pats you on the back as he like leads you through the portal, and shortly after it vanishes and closes.
Not terrifying at all.
The portal opens up in Zotair's keep, like where he had y'all gathered for his introductory to Tahale, and kind of like the best going rounds. Anyways, you end up in that courtyard foyer area where he is like waiting, kind of, sort of. The portal opens up. Fang, you and Bastin come out first. Bastin obviously shackled. Zotair turns to you, and shortly after, Dargo and Prince Dyer also come through, and then the portal closes. All went well, I say.
Pretty much. At the end of it, yes, I guess. You know, all things considered.
Who is this?
This is Bastion.
So this is Bastin. And Bastin kind of like looks at you, Fang, and then over at Zotair, and kind of like nods a little.
I'm going to ask kind of an odd request on this one. I need him treated more as a guest than a prisoner, if that makes sense.
Well, yes, we're not the Triperian Empire. We don't torture people for pleasure's sake. However, there is something.
You're sure? You're sure about that one? You're sure? We just got done talking to a guy who really enjoyed it.
You mean
I'm not saying yeah, I mean, I didn't say it. You said his name. I didn't. I'm simply saying.
The young.
I'm not saying it's a
not
kink, but like, man, he really was into it.
Affiliated with us here at.
Oh, is that how you explain it? Oh, okay, got it.
Yes.
Sorry. Do continue. I apologize.
Your friend Marka, are you familiar?
Mm-hmm.
She's done great work with us, and I have sent her on a mission. However, I think if you all could assist her as well, it would be very beneficial.
Sounds good. Where is she?
She's currently with many of my troops headed down to the southern portions of Tahale, kind of to the Underdark realm, where she'll be taking on a Spider Queen. A Drider, if you're familiar.
Fang is like, motherfucker, I just got back. Like, not saying these words, but like he's keeping his head forward, but like his eyes behind them are just like, you motherfucker. Right.
Dargo walks over and just nudges him with his fist. This is the job.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Fang just, I guess, hands off Bastion to one of the other guards there. Like, I imagine he's got people
like
around
guards positioned at the front.
Yeah, like I imagine
like,
there's other like this dude's not just vibing out, like
Zen garden, just doing whatever.
Especially when a portal opens, I imagine no matter like if it's friend or foe, there's gonna be some people who'll be like, just making sure. Look, man, portal open. I gotta go. I gotta show up. All right. Don't know.
However, there is someone else that will be accompanying you. She is a liaison with us currently, and I believe her assistance will also help. Both us as well as strengthening further diplomatic relations.
Right. And is this other person not necessarily affiliated with you, but you still going to use them? Might have a kink for murder as well, or...
No, she is from the Feywild, and the Feywild wishes to branch out, if you will, making alliances where alliances can be made.
Fang hears Feywild, and like, can I roll a history check on what I would know, what Fang would know about the Feywild?
Sure.
That would be a holy shit, an 18.
Okay. From your experience just living, you would know that the Feywild is kind of a opposite to what's called the Shadowfell realm. So the Feywild is very fairy, pixie, elvish based creatures, a lot of sylvan speakers, mythical in that region. You'll see like unicorns, trees that just don't exist here. Feywild's just like that fancy place that no one really gets to go to.
Fucking perfect. Fang hearing Feywild is just like, more ridiculous magic people. Great, because that has worked out so well. So well. All right. Sorry, I'm good. Where are they, she, whomever?
I believe she's right up there. And he points up to this top of this like spiraling staircase, and you watch as this woman starts to walk down. Her hair is in two very neat wrappings, long white hair, elvish complexion, very pale. She's wearing a black robe, and overall just really well presented.
Isn't she lovely?
Oh my goodness. Before we continue, I gotta make sure I got all the layers right for my boo. Which one is the image layer? I would like to know. Oh wait, I think it's this one. There we go. Nope, there's one more. There's one more layer.
Fang's mood brightens up as she walks down. Like, okay, Okay. Glances over at Dargo, like, I mean, you see it too, right? Like, is it the lighting?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, drop the soldier act for 2 seconds. Like, fuck off. You mean it? Like, Feywild? Like, what the fuck? Dargo just like,
Or
nope,
just try.
nope.
There we go.
Have you ever, like, ever? Like, ever?
What are we talking about?
No.
Do
I have
wanna
no
know what we're
clue.
talking about?
No, nothing. It's a soldier talk. Don't you worry about it.
So Zoter looks over and he says, "I would like to present to you Princess Adalre, my dear. These are friends of ours."
Fang once again scratches his face, looks back at Dargo. Princess, come on. Like, what do you mean?
She kind of just takes a small bow. Pleasure to meet you all.
I have informed them that you will be accompanying them to assist another friend of theirs. And hopefully put an end to this Spider Queen menace. If that
Of
pleases
course.
you.
It does. The sooner we get this done, the better.
Well, I do hate to be that person. I am going to need just a brief moment to resupply. We just kind of had a bit of an altercation. He kind of gestures to his clothes, like half burned with acid and like stab and arrow wounds. Like, I'm going to need just a minute to freshen up.
Take the time you need, and then
Thank
meet
you.
back with me when you're ready.
As you wish, Princess.
$1, please.
$1. I guess introductions should be all the way around. I apologize. I'm Fang.
It's nice to meet you, Fang. She looks to Dargo. And you are?
I'm Dargo.
It's nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Fang's just gonna like start heading back to like roughly where their inn was,
Okay.
trying to remember exactly where. It's like, I think. Fuck, we were here for like a couple of hours. I think it was down this way.
Dargo walks with him. He's like, yeah, man, we were probably shouldn't drink so much. Remember where this place was?
It's not even drinking. It's like it's dark all the time, and so like the street lamps make it all look the same. Like, don't get me wrong, it's gorgeous here, but fucking hell, like just some signs that are not in Elvish. Like just 2 signs not in Elvish. So they start making their way back to the inn, and then once they get back there, just kind of de-blood and de-acid the armor and all that.
Okay.
And then I would like to try to hit a potion shop just to restock on like some healing potions and stuff, and possibly a healer's kit.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Add anything to that, or just straight D20?
Just straight.
12.
Okay. Within like the next 12 minutes after you leave, you're able to talk to a couple of elves who direct you to just a small shop in the market district that hopefully would sell those types of things.
Mm-hmm. I mean, do you want? Okay. Hi. Yes. Looking forward to some healing remedies. if you have any available right now.
You're with the crew, eh?
Sure, yeah, the crew, I guess. That will be one name for us.
Ah, well, you get a discount here.
That's
What would you
splendid.
like?
What healing potions do you have available right now?
All the healing potions?
Okay. Well, do you have a healer's kit?
Yes,
Start
we
with
have that
that.
as well.
All right. Well, I'll take a healer's kit. How much is that going to run me?
Okay, just tell me what you need.
Okay. Well, after the healer's kit, I want to buy as many greater healing potions as I can. So that's why I'm trying to figure out how much.
How much you trying to spend?
Oh, let's call it 50 gold.
50 gold. Okay.
Fang is like, be calm, be calm, be calm.
And he like goes over to the shelves. He starts picking up different potions. Okay. And he comes back over and he sets like 3 different potions down. Okay, for 50 gold, I can get you the healer's kit and also one of each of these bad boys.
Are these labeled at all, or are they just 3 different looking vials?
3 different looking vials. We got ourselves here, potion of healing, potion of greater healing, and a potion of, the superior types. For 50 gold, right?
Yes, 50 gold. Yes. Thing is, like, I have no idea. I really hope that these are what he says they are. Alright. And we are removing his 50 gold from my pocket. Okay. So that was literally just regular, greater, and super.
Yeah, the superior. Yep.
Yeah. And healer skin. Beautiful. Well, thank you so very much.
Okay, don't die. Have a
Well,
nice day.
hopefully your potions work. Are these like? Never mind. I was gonna make a joke about like, can I just take like a piece of chalk and just like normal, greater, supreme. Yeah, so he tucks all that away. He tucks away the healer's kit, and then then I guess starts heading back up to the rendezvous point.
Okay.
Dargo, you have 12 minutes. What are you doing with your 12 minutes?
I guess I should probably go buy potions too. So,
Based on our previous adventure, we might need them.
so I'll just go to the same store.
Oh, hey.
Hello, good sir. Looking to buy some healing potions.
Okay, how much you willing to spend?
30 gold.
Okay. What would you like?
Just take as many potions as I get for 30 gold.
Okay. And he like walks over to the same shelf that he walked to when Fang was there. And he comes back. Here you go. And he sets down 1 healing potion, 1 what is it? The same stuff that he just gave Fang. Oh, are you friends with your buddy? The guy with the tail. He looks a bit scaly like you, but he's a little bit, more long-nosed.
Yes, I'm with him.
Ah, well, here, you can have this for free. And he gives you a healer's kit as well. 30 gold, please.
Well, I thank you, good sir.
This motherfucker.
Make sure y'all don't die.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Really odd thing to say to a customer.
Well, if they die, they can't come back and give more business to the shop.
Don't die. I need your business. Marcus Munitions.
So eventually Dargo makes his way back up to you, Fang, as you were kind of like, make sure all your gear's there, and then you see him walking up.
Nah, we wouldn't be able to classify this as a short rest. Okay, yep. So we meet up.
Also, between all this, it technically would be a short rest, so.
Fuck yeah, taking that short rest. Oh, I have so many hit die. Let's go ahead. Yeah. Is that D8? Plus 3. Yeah, we'll burn 3. And give me them D8s. I've seen much better.
Would we reset health on this or no?
For the short rest, you use your hit die. So you would however many hit die you want to use, you click those, and then you roll it, and then you add that to your HP. That's
Okay,
so if you click on short rest,
Yeah.
you'll see how it has like hit die, or you'll see like hit die above the take short rest.
Yeah. You
Oh.
have 10.
Yeah.
D12s.
Under recover it says Black Dragon, and there's a box that says reset maximum HP changes during this rest. Is that what I did?
No, I think, or is that?
Let me make sure it's not a racial trait.
Well, no, because I see that too, but I wonder if that's gonna. I guess that would be like if you had temporary hit
your
points.
Black Dragon ability during.
Oh,
like if Fang
got
used his Hungry Jaws.
Yeah, which I did. So we're gonna go ahead and reset that too. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Zotair looks at you, Adalare. I'm sure they should not be much longer. They were on a mission that may have took a little bit out of them.
It's quite all right. I'd rather them be fully prepared than underprepared.
This is true.
A long rest for that. Got it. Cool. Yeah, so Fang kind of walks back up there, look cleaned off. Still like the holes in it, but no more blood and shit.
While Adalre was waiting for all of you to kind of like restock, she's kind of like, she has a book out and she's kind of like just reading it to herself, sitting off like on a bench off to the side, just like waiting for you guys to return.
I just realized something. I don't actually know.
So, real quick, do I roll the 1d12s separately then?
Yeah, because it doesn't auto do it. So just roll it separately and then make sure to add your modifier. Oh, you're good. Yeah, I forgot. I'm not actually wearing armor. So, like, just the blood and acid on the pants is now off. And, like, just washed the blood off of the scales. Like, all right. There we go. Much better. Good Lord. I hope you feel better.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So yeah, Fang walks back up. How do you say your character's name one more time? I'm sorry.
Adalray.
Adalray. Got it. Adalray, are you ready to go?
She kind of like looks up at him while she's reading her book. Yes, I'm ready when all of you are.
Right. Well, Fang kind of looks at Dargo, looks back at Adalray, and then looks back at we're not with what's his name, the Centaur, right?
Yeah, he's in there.
Oh. What can I make one request? Can you send just a couple provisions up to Fort Demon Creek? I mean, like, I don't mean like food and water. I'm talking like wine. They did a damn good job. I think a little spirits, nothing too strong. Don't want them to get a little, but you know what I mean.
Yes, this can be arranged.
As you say, they deserve it. They did a damn good job.
Anything else?
Nope, not at all. Fang looks back at Dargo. See, I'm trying to be nice.
Dargo just nods his head knowingly.
It's like, yes, you are nice now. You have to be nice to people.
Well, if you all are ready, can you stand on the platform over there? I will get you all to Maka as quickly as possible.
Adalray makes it to the platform.
Fang kind of like takes a deep breath. Just kind of bounces his shoulders. Like, okay, all right, it's fine. Just another teleportation. It's fine. Stands on the platform.
Dargo did as well. Sorry.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So you three stand on this like very elvish-looking platform. There's a lot of swirls and other glowy bits underneath you. Seems solid enough. It's just kind of like a little disc. And Zotair looks at you one last time. Good luck. And as soon as he says that, you start falling. You're standing on the platform still, but just free falling for as far as you think free falling could allow you. As you're looking around, you can get like very brief glimpses of like trees or vines, but you're falling at such a fast pace that you can't really judge how far down you're going.
Adalray doesn't look fazed by this in the least.
She's like oddly calm about the whole thing.
Fang's claws on his feet are gripping the platform tighter, but like up top half, fucking stone. Bottom half gripped like it's like that person in the movie theater that doesn't want to react, but they're just like about to rip the arms off the chair. Like that's how he is, except it's his feet on the floor.
Dargo is just taking it in stride as well. It's just like, yep, this is happening.
As you're all falling, we're gonna switch over to Maka, who is traveling with Iruku and about 3 dozen of Zotair's elvish guards. Y'all are making your way closer to this Spider Queen's den. And as you get closer, can I have you roll perception checks? Or check.
Mm.
26. Nice. So Maka, you notice pretty close to where y'all are going, there are just spiders like everywhere up in the rafters, up against the ceiling of the cave, just spiders as far as you can see.
Not enjoying that.
This is like the part that no one likes because it's a bunch of spiders everywhere. So as you're making your way closer, some of the guards with arrows have like their arrows like ready, notched, and ready to shoot as soon as things get spicy. But overall, you're able to make it to this large opening where there's just this kind of like deep crevice area, and behind it, like set to off to the side, there's like a staircase that kind of comes up from behind and like rises past the crevice and further into like this ruiny area of this cavernous underdark area that you're in.
I've actually got the spooky staircase covered in spiders.
The
Sounds
spiders,
like a good plan.
as far as you can see, they're watching you all, but they're not like engaging or anything like that. It's almost like they're wanting you to arrive.
Yeah. It's probably not a doer just to run away at this point. So it's probably just gonna fun.
Now, note it, you have about like 36 guards with you as well. Plus, you have Iruku. So, note it, you're probably outnumbered when it comes to spiders, but overall, like, y'all have enough to where if they did decide to start chomping at the bits, y'all could get some attacks off without much delay.
So I go going ahead, face the guards. So myself and Iruku will lead in from here. You keep an eye on the flanks and the back. We're going to go and negotiate with the spider queen.
Okay. And can I have you roll a stealth check with advantage?
Sorry, do I have this one? Up there. Ah. Sorry. 18, but is advantage more?
Yeah, 18's whichever one's the highest out of the two.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of like set your eyes on trying to infiltrate this area without drawing much attention to yourself or to Iruku. Around that time, Adalre, Dargo, and Fang, you all feel as the platform starts to like slow down, and then it stops about 5 feet above the ground level of this underdark area.
Ladaria's kind of take a look around. Does she see anything below them, around them?
Roll a perception check.
15.
Okay. You see a lot of webs. No spiders yet, just a lot of webs against the walls and top ceilings, and there's like a couple of areas in the pathway in front of you. Some you've seen like it's like cut through a bit, as if someone's just traveled through it. recently, but there is a lot of spider webs everywhere.
And nothing below the platform. Just web, I'm assuming.
Below, it's like the ground's solid for the most part. It's mostly like rock and bits, but it continues on into the formation of the caves and everything of that nature. So overall, it's a bunch of rock covered with webs.
Dara's gonna jump off the platform.
Okay.
She kind of lands gracefully on her feet and then kind of looks up. Are you coming?
And unclaws the platform. Reaches in his bag and just kind of like pulls out these little goggles, slaps them on. Like, well, I guess it's time we go. And then he jumps down.
Argo looks around. Nowhere to go but forward. Jumps down as well.
Okay. You all make it on the ground. No real effort. You watch as the platform goes back up, preferably where it came from, most likely. You look at it go up for about 100 feet. It kind of like glows and dimmers, and after that 100 feet, it starts to like fade off as it gets higher and higher.
And Adalre moves forward.
Okay. Could I get some investigation checks?
Okay.
21.
Okay.
Investigation. That'll be a 24.
It's
Very
nat
good.
20, but it's 19.
Wah wah.
Y'all are noticing a lot of different bits and pieces, and as you kind of like collect a general consumption of it, it's like various eggs that have been broken out of with like hatchlings as of late. There's also, aside from the god awful amount of web that's in there, there's also like complete areas that have been kind of like sewn over with this much thicker viscous web area, kind of like blocking off certain portions to where it almost seems as if it's directing you in a certain way.
Argo looks at this. It seems that we are expected, and they want us to go into this specific area, maybe for a trap.
Dalre's gonna pull out her rapier and try to cut the thicker webbing to see if she can get through it.
Okay, as you cut, roll a... Let's check. Roll a... Oh gosh, D&D Beyond. You can do it. Okay, I'm gonna go off memory. Roll a Arcana check.
$15.
Okay, you watch as when you cut at this webbing, it kind of like magically re-sews itself back moments after you attack it. The thicker webbing.
She kind of just takes her rapier, sheaths it. It seems so. We better tread carefully. And she moves ahead.
Fang pulls out a candle and like lights it and puts it near the web just to see what the fuck happens.
Any of the fire flickerings that go on it, similarly, after a second or two, it just resews itself back together.
Adalri kind of like turns to Fang. That webbing has magical properties. Nothing's going to cut or burn through it, unfortunately.
Well, you can't blame a guy for trying. Puts the candle back and then starts following. Yeah, and he's got a sword out at the ready. He's like, this is not okay. Yeah, they start following the path, I guess.
Okay, as y'all are walking through, very few areas you're having to actually like recut the webbing to get through. But essentially, you make it to a like long, narrow pathway. Can I have you roll perception checks?
No, I don't wanna.
14.
Ooh, not 20. Oh,
Yeah, get all these nat 20s out of the way. Get them out of the way here.
Yep. Before combat.
13.
Okay. I don't think. Does Fang have dark vision right now?
He does when he put his goggles on.
Okay. Y'all are able to see off in the distance some of the guards that are from Zoltair's area. You see like their elvish shields like glistening, or their bows like catching some fragmented light from somewhere. But you also see a god-awful amount of red eyes just up in the ceilings and rafters and other areas, just like menacingly looking.
Gross.
Adalre kind of looks to them all. I think your companion's up ahead. She's just gonna walk on.
Did we
not phased?
Wait, hold on, wait. Do we have like I don't know, a phrase we can say to them to where they don't immediately start attacking us, 3 random people walking up behind them?
Adalre kind of looks to Fang. I'll handle it. And she walks on.
Fang looks at Dargo like, fuck it.
As you get closer, Adalre, one of the guards looks to you. Princess Adalre, what are you doing down here?
I am here with a few others to assist you all in defeating or stopping the Spider Queen. Where is Maka, was it?
Yes, she went ahead, Your Highness.
I see. Very well. I'm assuming she went that way. She kind of like looks into the caverns with the red menacing eyes.
Yes, she did.
I see.
She actually went nope and decided to walk out, actually. She said she'll make sure the Spider Queen doesn't come out of the cave.
But Adalra is kind of like, all right, well, keep as you are then. And she turns and starts walking after Maka.
Fang just keeps following, like, all right, we just going for this shit, like, all right.
Same as Dargo.
Okay.
Hey, yo, Dargo, quick, your sword, like, how long does that fire stay on that sword?
You mean distance? It goes.
No, I mean, like, how long can it stay on fire? Like, is it just like perpetual, or
until I say the magic word to extinguish, or I sheath it. So
I'm going to say sword torch,
or drop.
Not a bad idea right now. Like, just glancing up at the glittering eyes of the ceiling, like, maybe they fuck off.
Well, it's worth a try. Dargo pulls out his flame tongue long.
Adalre looks to you guys. If they were going to attack us, they would have done so already. There's no reason to bring out your weapons just yet.
Yes, well,
I think
I'd
it would be
rather
very
be
unwise
prepared.
to draw your weapons currently, when we don't
Just-
quite understand the full situation at hand yet.
Fang takes a second and is he's about to interject to be like, look, but he's like, you know what? Fuck this. This is outside his depth. He's like, we are walking in a cave of a giant spider. Like, sure, we will go with the person who is at least pretending like she knows what's going on.
With that, Argo just shrugs his shoulders. Okay. Puts his sword back away.
Fine. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, we just keep moving forward.
Okay. And when you move forward, you come into this area here. So, Maka, roll a perception check for me when you get a chance.
You're muted if you're talking.
Oh, a 10.
Did you just read your lips for that? Because
Well, that and
What's
I can
in
see
the
the
thing?
game log.
Not very
okay.
perceptive.
Not very perceptive. Luckily Iruku is, and he like looks over your shoulder and like signals you through your mind that other people are here. To which, when you look back, you see a young woman, Elvish, as well as Dargo and Fang, kind of like approaching off in the distance.
A wave over to them, trying to keep as many sudden moves so as not to alarm the spiders. Nobody wants to alarm the spiders.
Roll stealth checks, you three.
What I might do is get Iruku to cast Pass Without Trace, which
Okay.
gives everyone a bit of a boost.
Oh. 30.
11.
17.
Plus 10 bonus to everyone.
So 27.
Hey, well,
40. I am one with the darkness. This is essentially because I'm wearing like the goggles of night, so I imagine it's just like in the Splinter Cell games where all you see are like the glowing green of like his night vision goggles. Just so that way, and as the game, you know where your character is. Like that's all you see are just like these little green glowing eyes. Like what the fuck?
Okay, so y'all make your way over to Maka's area, and around that time you hear kind of through the cavernous area that y'all are in, this voice that kind of seeps down, directed at all of you. So Ter has sent his puppets to come and play? Is that what this is?
Adalre looks very unfazed by her words, and she goes, "Why don't you cut the idle chatter and just show yourself? I don't have time."
That when my children could just have fun with all of you.
Thing is looking at Dargo like fire sword at the ready. Get that shit. Let there be light.
Well, unless you don't want to die, I suggest you do show yourself so we can actually have a conversation.
Oh dear. Idle threats have no sway here. What do you all want?
Dalry kind of looks over to Maka.
And that we would speak.
What'd you say?
Broke
We
up
would
there a little
speak.
bit.
Oh.
We would speak with you, the Queen. Face to face.
Forgive me, but I do not find it trusting to show my face just yet.
What call have you to distrust them?
As a show of favor, can you all set your weapons at your feet?
So let me get this straight. You don't trust us to show our faces, yet you want us to put our weapons at our feet. Why should we trust
Yes.
you if you don't trust us?
Well, for starters, you've entered my dominion, and I have not attacked you yet. Not a one.
Does she see me?
You don't know.
Okay.
Dalry takes her rapier and sticks it in front of her. Very well.
Fang is is like still kind of near the wall, just kind of blending in, not saying a word. Just
Maka just walked back to the front and just put the longbow on the ground.
Argo grudgingly removes both his swords and sticks them in the ground within arm's reach as well.
Is that all?
And then pulls out another two short swords.
Oh, God.
You're really gonna do this? People are gonna like start shaking out pockets and everything. Hey, yeah, there's a dagger here. It's just like one of the bad movies. It's just like a mountain of weapons. Like, how?
And you all watch as this spider-like woman starts to come down the stairs off into the front of you. She looks at you all. It would seem some of you are trusting and some of you are not. Very well. What would you like to talk about?
Like after what call the terror has to speak.
Oh. It's hard to hear you, sorry.
So, just to ask what cause Soter has to distrust you.
Well, for the longest, Tahale has been planted on top of my dominion, and I wish to see the city fall.
What of those who live there?
It makes it difficult to exert my power and my will when we are under the foot of another man of same power and will.
The Triperian would destroy all of them.
I have no qualms with Triperian. I do not associate myself with this petty war that's going on.
It will not be long before it comes to your door.
Well, from the looks of it, it will be not long before it comes to Tahale's door.
So you fight against the house.
If it comes down to it.
Do you not think Barbarian will give you any greater benefit than Tahali?
Again, if they decide they would see us as enemies, then I too will strike with a vengeance.
And what stance do you think you stand against Barbarian and those?
My dear, this Triperian that you speak of wouldn't dare step foot into this realm.
And why is that?
Because I will kill every last one of them.
I don't think you quite realize the power the Triperian Empire has.
Any force that is willing to send others to do their bidding is not a true powerful force, if you ask me. Unless their king is fighting alongside them with the chance to bleed and die like the rest of them, their power means nothing.
So there will
Well,
be
it
nothing.
seems we're quite at an impasse then, is what you're saying.
What I'm saying is you all need to make a decision and decide if you will go back to Zoterre and tell him that I do not wish for him to be where he is currently.
How far away is she from us right now?
About 70 feet or so, maybe, give or take.
Okay. Do I get the vibe that she sees me?
She hasn't acknowledged you, if that's what you mean.
Okay. Fang kind of looks at Doll and Maka like, what are we going to do? Doesn't say anything, just kind of looks at him like, kind of having his fingers are kind of like, not quite drumming on his bow, but they're like resting on his bow, like, we about to do this.
Well, I don't think we're going to return to Zoterre empty-handed. If you're unwilling to cooperate, then I guess we have no choice in the matter.
Unwilling to cooperate. Tell me, dear, what would you do if someone set up camp in your dominion without your behest and claimed it as their own? The fact that Tahale still exists shows how lenient I can be, though my patience is running thin.
Well, if I must be quite frank, I don't see the upper realms being your dominion. If anything, I see these horrendous caves as your dominion.
Perhaps you don't know, but Tahale is concealed by a special veil. One.
Oh, I am fully aware of what Tahale is covered in.
One that is directly linked to my dominion. Zoter is using my veil to his benefit. And it would seem he has sent you down here to do his bidding.
I don't care what Zoter has done. All I care is to get this job done so I can move on with what I need to do. If you are unwilling to cooperate, then I have no choice but to kill you.
You all will die here today.
Can I do something before we start rolling for initiative?
You can try.
As soon as the words "kill you" leave a Dalray's mouth, I want to fire an arrow at her.
Go ahead.
That is a 10. So that is a 19 to hit.
Doesn't hit. But as the arrow shoots out, you watch as she looks at it, almost like daring for it to come closer. And at the last second, she flicks it away. It notches itself into like a bed of stone and dirt off to the corner behind her. And it would seem that the one that doesn't speak wishes to die first.
Well, it wouldn't be the first
I'm
time.
sorry. I did not say you have the right to speak. The only ones here who can speak are the ones who put their weapons down.
He fires another arrow. Fuck this bitch. Like, no. Or at least I'm readying another arrow to fire.
Okay.
So I'm giving everybody an opportunity to do some shit before I just start fucking making it rain arrows at this hoe.
So with all this, Dargo just picks up his weapons and goes, well, looks like we're not leaving without a fight, so let's do this.
Maka ducks down, grabs the bow. Ruku jumps over Maka. Attack. With a Slamming Rush.
Okay.
Okay, and we've got multi-attack, so...
That's what you guys wanted.
21 to hit.
What's...
21 to hit.
Does not hit.
Holy crap, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. And then I go to the second attack, so... Oh no, this one's not good. 17. Uh-oh. Uruku then has a good reaction. So Maka grabs Uruku and they do Misty Escape, surround itself and whoever's riding it. Still be missed. And teleports 40 feet away.
Okay. And Maka, as you and Uruku kind of like get the heck out of Dodge, you watch as what first seems like hundreds of spiders and then thousands begin to crawl down from the rafters towards all of you. And I need you all to roll for initiative.
Okay, just an army of spiders. No big deal. No big deal. Everything's fine.
14.
16.
15. Because we're all in this together, one after the other. This is what we wanted, right? I didn't jump. I read the room properly on that one.
Nope. Fang's doing Fang things. What did you roll, Maka?
6.
A 6?
I hope they've got it out of the way now. Yeah.
Depends. It sounded. There was an awful lot of like, all right, well, we're not leaving without murder, so.
Okay. Top of the order, the Spider Queen. You watch as she transforms into this
I just saw the goose on the menu. It's like turns into this goose.
this gargantuan spider, and she emerges from the top, her body like structured from the upper half, and looks down at you. You won't die. And she shoots an acid splash at everyone present. I need all of you to make a dexterity save.
At 20. Where were you 1 roll ago? Or 2 rolls ago?
14.
14.
Okay.
I'm lucky. I can roll again.
Okay.
Oh, fuck's sake. I'm still lucky. I can still roll again. 26. I've
There
used 2 of
it
my luck
is.
points.
Oh no.
That's
She's
your
like,
if
"I'm
you roll a
still
third
lucky."
9, it's like the fates have decided, my dear. You rolled a 9. Like you can't.
There's 2 1s.
Oh no.
Oh, there's 2 1s. Oh God.
So I've used 2 of my luck points.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Everything. There's a lot of digital dice.
So anyone that didn't get 18 or higher takes 36 points of acid damage and half on the others.
The same.
So 18 plus, you take half of 36.
Just 18. I also will take 18 though, because being a black dragon, I have acid resistance.
Okay. Gotta love that acid. No. So she transformed, did that. Okay. Next is Adalre. Show us what you're working with.
Let's see. Okay. I am going to cast Bless.
Okay.
And I'm obviously going to choose Dargo, Fang, and Maka.
Okay.
So they all get an extra D4 to their attack rolls or saving throws.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step and stand next to Maka.
Copy.
Like, boop.
Sweet. Anything else for your turn?
That should do it.
Okay. I'm like, can I zoom out anymore? No, I can't. Okay. Next is Fang's turn.
Okay, so I have a question. Did she see me for plot reasons, or can she perceive higher than a 40?
Bit of both.
Okay, because I'm asking because is it worth me trying to hide for sneak attack damage on her?
Oh no, probably not, because she can see through all of her spider's eyes.
But like, okay, all right, okay, all right. Well, fuck me then. All right, well there goes all that. Are the kids? The question about the kids. Are they?
The kids? What kids?
What you
Other
said the
spiders.
spiders. The other spiders that you're saying
her
she can see
children,
through.
okay.
Her children, yeah. Are they like little guys? Or are they like big ones that are like actually things? Like, what are we looking at here with those?
They range from baby spiders to like large spiders.
Okay. All right. I guess I should refocus my question.
Oh wait,
Are they?
Luck to Maka and Inspo to Adalare. Just to put that out there.
Okay. I guess my better question would be, who is attacking us?
All the spiders. And her. So you know it
Is a target for the spiders close enough to us?
Yes, but
Okay.
there's hundreds of them, so rather than do hundreds of attacks, I'm just gonna have a spider round where they do stuff.
What was inspo again there, DM?
Add it d6 to any of your rolls. So you can either attack spiders that are more or less endless, or you can try and attack the spider queen.
Okay, so there's no way to like put. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna take a fucking shot at old girl again.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to roll my bless. We'll just add that for flavor. 24 altogether. Cool. So no sneak attack because fucking she could, I guess, see through 40, which I'm still gonna have a chat with you about.
She also has true sight, so it doesn't matter if you're sneaking or not. But
True sight can see. I thought true sight just lets you. You can see all bullshit. The fuck is true sight?
well, if you have any magical items on you, you can see any in its eye. Magical,
Okay.
present or not.
That'll be 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And as a cunning action, I mean, I might as well fucking we'll try to hide. We'll try to like sling into a shadow or some shit, maybe to try to get past the kids at least.
Okay.
That would be a sorry, some smaller screens here. 13 plus 12, so 25. 25 on the stealth. And then I'm gonna I guess once stealth, I'm gonna like just kind of move a little bit to the side, so that way I'm not standing where I just was, where I shot the arrow. So put me about 10 feet, like away from where they Misty stepped to. So I'm trying to spread out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
Before Dargo's turn.
So, since our travel from the keep to here where we are now, has dawn happened? You say? Or has it not been that long?
We'll say for brevity's sake, it's the next day.
Okay. Then Dargo will take a bonus action and light his flank tongue longsword.
Okay.
And as action, he will use charge and use Scorching Ray on the queen.
Okay.
So first ray is 10.
Okay.
And then it's 15. And then 19.
Okay.
Those all miss, don't they?
For AC hits, yeah. So you forgot you got blessed. So for the 19, that'll probably be the closest to try and.
D4. That's 21.
Yep, that just hits.
Sweet. Which deals 10 fire damage.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that will be all.
Okay. Next up is the spiders. Okay. So, you watch as these spiders are climbing down from the ceiling, climbing down from the walls, moving in from around you. I need you all to make a relative acrobatics or athletics check.
26 for acrobatics.
Okay.
21 for athletics.
Okay.
$31 for acrobatics.
$13 for acrobatics.
Okay. Y'all only take. Let's see. 7 points of piercing damage for Maka, and then half for you guys. So 3. Followed by that, I need everyone to make a dexterity save.
Then you can use the bless on this, correct?
Yes. 21 for that dex save.
Okay.
That is a... Why can't my brain math?
21.
26.
Okay.
You ever have one of those moments? Just like have a mini stroke?
I can't math in general, Paul, so
28.
28 for dex.
Sweet. You watch as they shoot web at your feet, but you're able to move out of the way without it actually sticking to you physically. Finally, it's going to try and attack each of you. We'll start with Fang first. Does a... Does a 20 or 27 hit?
Yeah, those both are gonna hit.
Okay. I'll just roll damage after. For a Dolore, does a 14 or 28 hit?
The 28 hits.
Arco does a nat 20 or a 17. I think the nat 20.
What does the nat 20 entail? Like, is it still just 20
It's
or
30 after their bonus to hit.
so? Then yes, the nat 20 hits,
Okay.
not the 17.
But not okay. Damage. Fang takes 13 points of piercing damage. Abdalre takes 9 points. Dargo takes 3, and I forgot to roll for Maka. Maka does a 19 or 14 hit.
19 hits, 14 doesn't.
Okay.
Can
You
I
just take
check
10
something? Can I
points.
can I check something real quick?
Yes.
Let's see here. The attack started. I'm gonna use protection, and you have disadvantage on the attack roll against Maka because she's 5 feet from me.
Okay, I'll roll those again. Does a I rolled a nat 20 and a 25, so I think just the one hits Maka because it would be the lower from the others.
I tried.
I did my best. So just 10 points
Thanks for the
of... Did I say bludgeoning damage, Maka?
How many?
Just 10. Next up is Maka's turn, and then Iruku, you can have him attack after you, or before, however you want to do it.
So, I'm gonna cast Conjure Volley.
Okay.
I don't think I need to roll to hit that. I think it's everything else has to roll a dex save.
Okay. Are you hitting it at the queen or the spiders, or both? Oh no, you're muted. Ah!
Huge cone of arrows falling from the sky, basically. So it doesn't need to be aimed. And then it's a dex save. So
And the spiders, I think, failed. They got a 12. The queen got a 25.
okay. So I don't hit the queen, but $39 damage to each of the spiders.
Okay. And you watch as like some of the spiders start falling down and hitting the ground. Arrows shot through them.
How far away are these things from me?
The spiders?
The dying spiders.
5, 10, 15 feet.
Cool. I use my reaction to capture soul. So I got a little soul trinket of the dead. They are a creature. All it does is say it has to be a creature.
Okay.
As a reaction, when a creature you can see dies within 30 feet of you, you can open your free hand and cause a tiny trinket to appear there. A soul trinket.
Okie dokes.
So yeah, little spider soul. I'm sure that won't make her mad.
And what's Aruku doing? Or do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
No. I only have the one action, actually, I'm thinking. Yeah, I might gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the Queen.
Okay.
And then Aruku is gonna cast Greater Restoration. Sorry, not Greater Restoration. Sorry, it is. Sorry, I've gone off again. Sorry, cast Mass Cure Wounds. Everyone gets an additional 3d8.
Okay.
So, okay.
So 39 points of healing goes back into the bodies. As Aruku, the red elk near Maka, summons magic and imbues it back into you.
So did you say, how much did you say?
39.
Thank you. Fucking, there's a moose? Gotta fucking kiss that moose after this. God damn!
Oh wait, sorry. You just rolled 10 points of healing. I was looking at the damage from the Conjure Volley, whatchamacallit, arrow.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, how much fucking, like...
It's only a bit magic.
It's fucking super magic. I mean, still, I'm gonna kiss the moose, but like, damn.
What? It's not a moose. It's like, Princess Mononoke is red up. Little...
You're saying words that you're just gonna get sad. I don't know.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, is that the end of your turn, Maka?
So in terms of Misty Escape, it adds 1d6 to the AC for myself and Haruku, Maka and Haruku.
Okay. So your AC bumps up. Okay. Top of the order, the Queen. She's going to. Oh gosh, the whole gamepad shook. That's scary. Slightly terrifying.
I guess it is supposed to be a gigantic. You said gigantic creature?
Gargantuan. So like.
Gargantuan, yeah. So
Yeah,
that'd be why the gamepad shakes whenever he fucking.
Also, Adalare, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for the damage to see if your bless holds up for this round.
$24.
Okay, yeah, it's still up. So she is going to look at you, Fang, and go to furiously attack. Probably didn't like that you hit her babies.
I didn't hit shit. I didn't hit a baby.
So,
This took a soul.
oh, what?
Totally different.
Like that.
Yeah.
Does a 23 or 14 hit?
23 does, 14 does not.
Okay. Okay, and she is going to use one of her spider legs to come down and attack you.
So, there's just a lot of dice. I keep hearing dice.
27 points of slashing damage.
Fucking Christ.
And she's going to attack you again because she likes your face. But 12 or 18, does either of those hit?
18 does.
Okay. Actually, I just said the 18 because it was advantage. With her,
Is advantage?
yeah, because of her babies. Her babies. You take 10 points of slashing damage as she comes down with her short sword.
Fuck. Okay.
That's the end of her turn. Adalre.
So I'm going to. How far is the Spider Queen from, like, Dargo and Fang?
With her reach, Dargo's about 15, Fang's about 10.
Can I, like, point, like, behind the Spider Queen to shoot off a fireball?
Yeah, you can aim it wherever you want.
That way it doesn't hit any of them. Yep, it's 100. I'm assuming I'm within 150 feet from the Spider Queen.
Yeah.
Yep, so she kind of like holds out her hands as this fireball starts growing, and she's going to fire it at 4th level. Queen needs to make a dex save of 19.
Okay.
All right. I like the animation. I was wondering what the hell you were doing. I was like, what is this?
I got a 18.
So Queenie here gets 31 points of fire damage coming at her.
Okay. You watch as this giant fireball manifests and gets chucked at the spider, taking out some of the babies in the process. Just, is there anything that you want to do on your turn?
Yes, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay. Roll a Constitution save because that is 2 spells in a row. So you're taxing out your brain noggin.
18 for the con save.
Okay.
And okay, Mass Healing Word. And everyone gets 9 points of healing back into their bodies.
Okay. So you take half of this. You only get 7 points of psychic damage to your brain noggin from
Cool.
your power usage. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that should do it.
Bang!
Okay. So the stealth ain't doing shit for me. So there's no way I can do a sneak attack on this one. Unless somebody gets within 5 feet of the target. Fuck me. Okay. I am going to close the gap at 5 feet. Wait, I'm not. Wait, hang on. Wait, before I do that, I'm not going to take any attacks of opportunity from like little kids, right? That's not a thing.
No,
Or is that a thing? Okay. Making sure before you're like, and you take 17 attacks of opportunity because you left these spiders, like,
just like fuck.
just fucking just kill me. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna.
The spiders, for all intents and purposes, are just AOE damage and saving throws for the most part.
Okay. I'm gonna take a swing with the Phantom Soul Sword. I'm gonna burn one of the charges, so she needs to make a Charisma save. 15.
That's 13.
Fuck yes! I'm still gonna roll to see if I get a nat 20. Do it. It did not, but it was still a damn good roll. It would have been a 25 to hit, but I don't need it. I ignore all your bullshit. So Fang is real not happy about everything. So he steps in and just jams this sword, like turns, goes to like fucking to the somewhere else, and then pops back up inside of her as I just jam that sword up in her. And then that will be doing. Okay, so bring the d8s. I wish this was sneak attack. Oh, I wish. I mean, in theory, look, I'm gonna look this up afterwards. 9. Okay, so it would be 7 points of. Oh, sorry, correction. Sorry, rephrase that. It'll be 13 points of slashing damage, and then it will be 9 points of necrotic damage. Okay. And then I think I get what's the soul thing? I get a piece of her soul or something like that. Oh, actually, wait. You said this was dawn, right? Like dawn happened?
Yeah, like it's
yeah.
Day.
Fuck yeah! All right, cool. I did not expend my last soul charge of that. See the sun.
Rest, yeah.
Okay. Cool. And then, what was the thing of like the fragments? I forgot what that was. Like if that hits.
Essentially, just keep a note of your fragments.
Okay. I'll plug in. Okay. So that did that. Did the stab. That is the action. The bonus action is going to be a disengage. And then I'm gonna drop back. I guess I'm gonna drop back towards Maka and them, because I hopefully is gonna just try to drag her past Dargo to get fucking attack of opportunity if she follows. So yeah, I'm gonna move the remaining the remaining 25 feet. And then you said the healing potions, it is as a bonus action, you roll for it on it. As you use it as an action, you get the full amount, correct?
Yes.
Alright, cool, just make sure. And then that will be my turn.
Okay. Next.
Actually, wait, real quick before I actually end my turn, I'm gonna use my little voice speaky thing. So are we staying or going? And then that's Fangster.
Roll a perception check, everyone.
Where the fuck are those soldiers?
13.
19.
Did we bring like 36?
So during this time when y'all are encountering this Spider Queen and her Dominion, as you're looking around, you're starting to notice that all the other soldiers, the 36 ones, are fighting off different spiders. Some are like slashing into them, others are volleying arrows, but there is just like a large amount, and they just keep coming. And as you look at the Spider Queen, she doesn't look like that injured at all. She actually looks like she's reveling in this. It's been a while since she had a chance to fight.
Darle kind of like takes a deep breath. I don't think we're prepared for a fight like this.
Fang just nods.
Dargo.
He's got no other option right now than nod, just be like, fuck.
Dargo is going to rage.
Okay.
With a mighty roar. He is pissed.
You hurt my friend.
And he is going to charge the queen and attack recklessly.
Okay.
So with attacking recklessly, you get the advantage. Is that going to be on the hit roll or the damage roll?
The hit roll.
Okay. So I'm gonna use that with the flying tongue longsword. It's 28.
28 hits.
That deals 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
It's going to attack with the Sword of Warning, which is regular.
I think that one's advantage as well. It like carries
Is it?
over for your whole turn. If I'm not mistaken. If it doesn't say it doesn't, then it does.
Okay, I would say I think it just said the first attack of the turn, but
Oh, okay.
I can't find it. Yeah, we make your first attack on your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so that was 15 to hit then.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
Well, no, even if you use your bless, I don't think it gets it.
Oh, right. So do you have the? Here, I can just roll it real quick. Just 5 plus 4, 19. So no, still right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're yeah. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Spider's turn. They are going to shoot more web at everybody. Can I have you all make dex saves?
$22.
Okay.
Ooh, nat 20s, 23.
Okay.
18.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so you're all able to dodge. Next, can I have everyone make either an acrobatics or athletics check?
Nat 20 for 29.
11.
Oh no, what did you do? Why did
19.
Oh, what happened?
You add bless to that, right?
Yeah, please tell me you had a plus.
No.
So that's a extra D6. No,
No, it was D4, I thought.
D4. That's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
So 12.
So
Little
you
better.
watch as like 6 different.
26, just so you.
Oh, okay, so it is just Dargo. You watch as Dargo gets hit by like 6 large spiders as they just like pin him down to the ground. And then all the spiders are going into attack. let's see. Does a nat 20 hits, and then 29 as well for Dargo.
Yeah.
Okay. Fang does a 27 or 18 hit.
Both of those hit.
Okay. Adalre does a 18 or 15 hit.
Nope.
Damn. Maka does a 12 or 25 hit.
25, but a 12.
Okay. So.
And the spiders roll against disadvantage against Maka. Use reaction to protect.
Okay, sorry. I'll roll it again. I rolled a 12 and 25, so. Or a 12 and 17. Yep, those both miss. So. Dargo.
So you as a reaction, you just see Adalre with her shield like get in front of Maka and block the attacks.
Buff out this spider guts real quick. Dargo, you're going to take half of this because you're raging, but you take 33 points of slashing damage.
I take half of that. That's what I already have.
Yeah, so half
Okay.
is, what's half of 32?
16.5, so 16.
Yes, yep. Fang, you take 12 points of slashing as these spiders just
Actually, which one of those is the higher roll between those two die, or between the two attacks? Which one had the higher damage?
Out of the damage, the 7. I rolled a 7 and a 5.
Okay, I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge, so that 7 is halved. So
So 3, 4, 7.
it's 5 plus the 3. So
7 slashing. Is that
Yeah.
right? Okay.
I gotta do everything I can to like minimize the god blessed damage happening right now.
So that's it for them. Dargo is still pinned. But it is Maka's turn.
So I'm gonna try and get the shoot with the longbow.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay. Gonna be lucky. Gonna try to be lucky this time. My last roll. See if I do any better than that.
Oh, you rolled a 19.
Does a 19? The 19 hit?
You can add your D4 to it as well because you have less.
Oh, okay. The 23 hit?
Yes, that hits.
Okay. So I've got Colossus Slayer and I've got Hunter's Mark. They both add D8. So 15 and then another 2D8. Yeah, 2D8. No, that's not right.
In a perfect world.
Yeah, I
know.
Is that 1,000 damage? Totally counts.
So that was 15 and 4, so 19.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, 81 points of damage.
So you watch
19 damage.
as Maka's like shooting off arrows. They're coming at the Spider Queen. Some of them hit into her arm. You watch as she like takes her short sword and just like clips off the end of it, and it like shoots out a little bit. Very well. You all would like to play. Seems I want to as well. What will Iruku do? Also, is that the end of your turn?
Okay. Bonus action. Nope, no bonus action. Then. So Iruku then. I think. Half your wounds again.
Okay. And you all get healed for... Did you say it's 3d10?
Yeah, sorry, I'll tell you now. 1 second.
Oh no! Okay. Is that 14 points of healing?
Yeah, I think she just froze.
Okay. You all get 14 points back. Top of the turn. Free action. What are y'all doing? What's the general consensus?
Spider Queen still looking okay?
She looks like she could be at this for a little bit longer.
Fuck. I can't do sneak attack to her, so like I'm fucked. Like my damage is like nothing now.
Dargo's like.
Dargo just yells from the
I'm
ground,
just
let's do
taking it
this, I can take it.
Oh, is he actually prone?
Yeah, the spiders pinned me to the ground.
Fuck.
And you said the small army from outside is in the cave now? Or are they
I mean,
still
they're
waiting
like
outside?
behind you, but they're shooting at the spiders that are essentially like coming in, flooding in from where y'all came through.
We gotta fall back.
Yeah, I don't see an outcome where this is good.
Yeah, unless somebody's got some banishment bullshit going on, like we got no way to fucking send no girl somewhere.
Banishment, you say?
Would you actually have that? I said that kind of as a joke, but
We can give it a shot, see if it works.
look, the only downside is that we are still getting attacked by the swarm. So like we would have to try to figure out a way to like cordon you off from the rest of the spiders, so you don't get hit. Because if you lose concentration, she just pops right back to where she was.
I've
We've got
like
a
4 or
magic
5
elf.
to take care of.
That can disappear at will with its rider. So
Wait, one more time?
we've got a magic elk that can disappear at will with its rider.
This thing's got true sight, so it should be able to see. It like sees all bullshit, like magical and whatnot. Or at least that's the way it was described by the DM. So I'm very.
Yeah, but if we banish the Spider Queen, she can't really do much.
Oh, okay. Well, so you just turn invisible, right? Is that what that means, or am I being stupid?
She said the elk teleports with its rider.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
it
an
teleports.
extended Misty Step.
Okay. Do you have to be within a certain range for banishment?
Banishment 60 feet, which I'm pretty sure I'm well aware where within that range.
Yeah, I just mean more of the. Because if we get fucking Dargo up, then yeah, we can just try to bounce. We can either just try to bamf the fuck up out of here, or because I don't know what the hell that thing's movement speed is, but I imagine it's fucking massive. But yeah, I guess yeah, we're however you want to play it. If you want to try to banish it first, and then like if you got the spell slots to burn, like fucking run it.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, top of the order. Queen's turn. She is going to stab directly down at a very prone Dargo. She can't get more advantage than she already
And how-
has.
Dargo is well within, like, he's farther away. He's not within 5 feet of me, is he?
No, he's like
Okay.
30 or something ridiculous number. So, does a 25 or 29 hit?
Oh, they both hit.
Oh no.
Oh no, that was from the first round. So essentially 29 or a 28. So
Yeah,
both.
they both still hit.
Glad you're mad. Glad you're raging. Man.
You take half of 18 points of piercing damage as her sword like stabs down into you and then just like turns black like the moment it hits into you. And I need you to make a Constitution saving.
Oh! Alright, it's 8. It wasn't that one, but +7, it's 8.
Oh god.
It was so close to 19. It was right there.
A lot of dice, a lot of d4s, right? A lot of d4s.
You take 13 points of psychic damage as you feel the corruption like shooting into your bloodstream.
Psychic damage?
Mm-hmm.
You ever like lick ice cream?
Psychic sword?
It's so juicy. Anyways, next
With
up,
a
Adalra.
Yep, she's going to cast Banishment. She kind of like starts chanting as she holds out her hand. Queenie needs to make a deck or charisma save of 19.
Okay, 15.
Doesn't make it. She's banished.
You watch as she vanishes.
Alright. Alright. Okay.
Also, you only have 1 minute.
So we have to hold. Wait. No, she has to hold it. If she holds it for a minute, it stays gone, correct?
It's well, the
No,
spell
the
lasts
spell
for a
lasts
minute.
So we have a minute to leave.
Essentially. She can hold the concentration on it, but after the minute, the creature comes back. Unless the creature's not originally from this realm, but because she is from this realm, she'll come back to her realm.
Fuck. Okay.
Do
oh.
the spiders do anything on?
They still have you pinned.
Okay.
Make a
Run.
perception check.
All of us?
Yes.
You had blessed that, correct?
20
24.
earlier.
17
21.
plus 22.
You all watch, because you all make the pass, as this tiefling comes out of the
This
Ethereum.
motherfucker.
What in blue blazes have you all done? He looks over at Dargo and like waves his hand, and like the spiders like scurry off of him to let you get up. Why is there a spider queen in my shop. And he's
Calamar,
like looking directly at you, Fang.
I honestly don't have any good reason why it's there. More needed to not be here. We really don't have time to explain why we don't have time, because
Yes,
we
I
need
can
to
see
leave.
all of that.
Can we
However,
get
I
a
would
bloody
love
move
to have
on,
a
please?
chat. You two start running. Pointing with 3.
Relax. Breathe. Where would you like to go?
Tahale, preferably.
That one.
Very well.
Words Tahale.
We shall go to Tahale. I take it you do not want to bring your spider friends?
No,
Probably
but
not.
all 36 of them, live or dead, down there. We would like to take them as well.
Right. We'll do.
Look, I'm being nice. I'm remembering the dead that I imagine fell at some point during the spider fight.
Calamar like winks at you, Fang, and then you watch as like various dimensional doors open up underneath all of you, and you all just like you're watching as all the 36 guards, even in the mid-combat, they're just like vanish and mid-swing miss, vanish, and oh, I got him, stab, vanish, but then the spider's there and he's like but you all vanish and reappear back at Zotair's like area. You and all the 36 injured people just and Calamar appears and he like crosses his arms. Fang, like, why is this a trend? Whenever I see you, you're usually in some kind of life-threatening danger.
I mean, I guess you could say it's part of my charm. Oh, God. Sorry, little acid in
It's
one
a
of those.
good thing you're
Oh,
cute. Otherwise, we would have very different conversations.
Yeah, thank you.
Dargo looks over at Fang. You know this guy?
Yep, kind of.
Dargo's like, why are you pimping yourself out to every Tom, Dick, and Tiefling?
Look, it's just, Dargo, I will be more than happy to explain later. Long story short, saved my life a few times. Kind of reason why I'm alive right now. Oh, God, as much as I wish I wasn't. Oh, that was a joke. Don't take my life. Looking straight at Calamar like, don't you fucking...
If
So,
you'll
yeah, he's-
excuse me, I'm pretty sure there's a spider queen running amok.
Yeah, feel free to, like, just yeet her into the sun or something. You
Yeah,
know,
I'll do something
feel free,
of the sort.
if you want to. If you want to.
Bye-byes. And he just vanishes in a wisp of fire.
Dalray kind of like turns on heel and goes to look for Zotair.
He is kneeling down, like tending to some of the wounded.
Zotair,
Princess.
might I have a word, please?
Certainly. And he kind of stands up, stretches a bit, and you watch as he walks over to a more secluded area of his encampment there.
May I ask if you were aware of the Spider Queen's forces? How powerful and big her forces are?
I might have been aware that she had quite a few, yes. It has been a long time since I've seen her, though.
And you sent us to go defeat her, more or less, because you know how she is?
Yes, very territorial.
Well, I must be quite frank, Zotair. I did not like how underprepared and undermanned we were to go defeat her. It almost cost us our lives.
There were quite a few of our forces already at other locations.
Which I am well aware there is a war going on. But knowing the fact that you were aware of her forces and sent us still undermanned,
I take
I'm
it
not quite fond.
Negotiations did not go as desired?
No, they did not.
Well, that's disappointing.
Are we close enough to overhear this conversation?
Roll a perception check.
I hope I'm not. I hope
7.
I'm not.
7. Dargo, you are glad you're not spider food.
Is that perception?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a 17.
Fang, you can hear
Fang's just drumming. His fingers just drumming on his dagger that's on his wrist. Like, I want to throw this so badly at that fucking asshole. Like, fuck, no, fucking. But he doesn't. He's just sitting there.
Adalre looks to Zotaire. Yes, I was not quite fond of you sending us undermanned, basically to our deaths. The next time you send myself on a job like that, I expect for us to be better prepared and well-manned for a job of that caliber. Do I make myself clear?
Well, yes, Princess. I did not mean for you all to come to harm.
Can I roll insight and see if he's bullshitting me or not?
Sure.
Nat 20 for a 26.
Yee!
He does seem to be holding back a bit. Like, yeah, he doesn't want y'all to get hurt or anything like that, but there might be, like, other reasons that he sent you all presently.
Zotaire, if you want to have good relations with the Feywild, I suggest you start telling me what you know. I feel you're holding something back from me.
Princess, there is much we can talk about, but not now. We can talk about it later. Right now we should tend to the wounded. We shall speak at dinner. You and I. If that pleases you, Your Majesty.
I feel that my new companions should also be there as well to overhear this. They did almost die as well.
If you would like them to be present, that can be arranged as well.
Next time, you better be more forthcoming with me, Lord Zotaire.
Of course, my princess.
She bows slightly and makes her way back to the group.
You watch as Adalre comes back. Some people are getting acid goo off of them.
Are all of you all right?
I will be fine.
Well, as to be expected.
In better, not going to lie.
Um,
I'm going to apologize for the rash shot. Kind of,
well, if I must be...
I really jumped the gun. Oh, God.
It's all right. If I am to be quite frank, I don't think Her Majesty, the Spider Queen, would have come quietly or negotiated peacefully, considering how territorial she is.
Yeah, I kind of got that vibe. That shot. God, I wish that shot would have landed.
She kind of like reaches into her pouch on her side and she hands Fang a one of her potions of superior healing.
Oh, Fang like grabs it, looks at it, and then immediately is like, no. I got some. I'm fine. I owe enough debts. Please do not give me this. I so very much appreciate the offer. I really
She
do.
kind of like raises a brow at him.
I owe
Have
so
you
many favors.
looked at yourself?
I'm really trying not to. It just I've got. He like kind of opens up his bag and he like kind of pulls out one of them at random. He just pulls out the greater potion of healing. He's like, I've got. It's fine. I really don't want to owe any more favors. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's just it's royalty. It's just royalty. I'm sorry. It's nothing against you personally.
Right.
He puts it like back in her hand and like closes her hand on it and then like and then pops the cork on his greater potion of healing. I really do appreciate the offer. It's just I'm good. Thank you.
Fang, have you roll a perception check?
Okay. A 18.
Okay. As you're forcibly giving this potion back to the princess, you look over her shoulder, kind of beyond where all of the injured and not injured soldiers are. You see this blue dragonborn standing off in the distance. And you look at him close. And for a second, you can't believe your eyes. But it's Hart.
Is he actually there?
And as you're looking at him, you watch as he turns and starts to walk off into the city of Tahale.
Wait. Oh shit. He gets up, like he uncorks it, downs the vial. I'll be right back. Hang on. I think I just saw a person. Gotta run. And like Fang is just talking into half sentences, not even really paying attention as he just full on sprints.
Adalre looks to Dargo. Is he alright?
Dargo shrugs her shoulders. I have no idea. I'll just go find out. And just starts to walk, following after him.
And that, ladies and gents, is where we're gonna call it for today.
Yay!
Ah! Y'all almost died! That girl had way too much HP.
Yeah, I kind of figured when I kind of figured when you were like, yeah, she's still good to fight. I'm like, oh, this isn't good. This is bad.
Run away.
Run away!
Yeah.
But we are going to raid. Who did I look up? The Game Tower, I think they're called. But they are currently streaming D&D, so once we go there, say hi. And thanks everybody for stopping by. I mean,
Yes, thank you. We love you all. Yay!
Make better decisions than Fang.
oh, God. That's an understatement. The Games Tavern. It helps if I spell it right.
I read the room.
But
I made a decision.
thank you, everyone. See you next time. Have a good day. Oh, we'll be here next Saturday. So be here. Or be square. Bye.